What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back and finally we have the first Grand Tour. It's taken 40 episodes, unless I'm mistaken, to get to a Grand Tour here with T-Mobile Bianchi. Let's just get straight into this and look at the Giro we have coming up. On paper then, we have 3 time trials in total. We have some cobbles in the race, 5 pure mountain stages, and we're starting in Luxembourg today. I do want to talk about the format quickly. I think we'll try and do this in 3 videos of 7 stages, but maybe we'll split it into 4 videos of maybe 5 or 6 stages. We'll see how it goes, but in the first one at least, we start in Luxembourg with a TT. We have a pretty flat stage again in Luxembourg for stage 2. I think we're in Luxembourg again for stage 3, and that could be a pretty tricky one. Plenty of hills in the final. Stage 4 again, probably for the sprinters with stage 5, and we could see some GC action. Plenty of climbing on that day. Stage 6 in the first mountaintop finish up Mount Vesuvius, unless I'm mistaken. Short stage as well, should be a fun one. And stage 7 is a flat stage. That should be what we're covering in this episode today. I will quickly skip through the rest of the stages just so you can get an idea. That cobbled stage looks fantastic. A TT there. Then we have big mountain, stage 14, and then they're coming thick and fast in the final week. You can see 6,000 meters of climbing on that stage in particular, and then we finish with a time trial into Milan. Looking then at our Giro d'Italia squad, we are led by Lennard Kamna. He is our GC leader and will be going for the maglia rosa, but we also have the likes of Giulio Ciccone, Gianni Moscon, Alessandro Covi, Matteo Fabro and Gio Aliotti. So I think that's 5 Italians for us here in Italy. Alongside them we have Kevin Vermarca, and our sprinter for the race will be Stefan Bissegger. Lotto Soudal get the Giro d'Italia underway then. Our first Grand Tour, of course, and I do want to take a look at the start list for the race. So we have Alaphilippe here in Italy. Almeida is here as well as Ganna, of course, a big target for us next season. Pino is here with Gino Marder. We have Adam Yates, the likes of Miguel Angel Lopez and Alex Vlasov for Astana. Very strong team for them. Teo Gegenhardt seems to be the leader of Ineos. We have Nizzolo, Mikel Landa and Simon Yates, so a very strong duo for Bora Hansgrohe. We'll see if Thomas de Gent is able to repeat his podium performance, but doesn't seem that Lotto have a GC guide to me. UAE probably led by Brandon McNulty. We have Dumoulin and Sepp Kuss for Jumbo-Visma. 82 Mountain, Sepp Kuss. We have Bardet, Mollema is here, Carthy, Higuita. Overall, I'd say this is a really strong start list. Kelderman is here, Pidcock as well, but of course Kamna going for pink. T-Mobile Bianchi get their first Grand Tour underway. This is a momentous moment, guys, and not the best race days for Kamna, but Moscon on a +3. He's going to pull for 25 seconds to really try and help us out today. So talking a little bit about my goals for the race, we're all in for the maglia rosa. We want the pink jersey after 3 weeks. You can probably see Novik Zabel here at the Giro. He is going to the Tour de France instead. That's going to be his main goal for the season. So we don't really have an out-and-out leader in the sprints here. Bissegger is probably our sprinter. We'll see what he can do in the sprints, but really our team is built around Lennard Kamna. Our boys have done an unreal job in this first section of the TT. I know it's Vini Zabu, but we've almost caught them ahead of this first split. And that definitely has a lot to do with Gianni Moscon. Look at him pulling us along on the front compared to the likes of Fancellu. And we are first by an absolute mile right now. Moscon's pretty much done, so he can probably sit up for a little while, but oh my. So 1K to go. Lennard Kamna is pulling us into the finish line. Moscon pretty much done. He might drop out the back. Is Kamna going to cross the line first? I don't think he is. Ciccone will be the first to cross the line for us, and we destroy everyone else here in the opening TT. However, have we met our match here? Deceuninck Quickstep, easily the closest to us. Of course, Top Ganna, Remy Cavagna in their team too. They could get us on the line. Here they come then. It will be Cavagna leading them across the finish here. Deceuninck Quickstep. I don't believe it. It's heartbreaking. I'm still in shock, guys. I'm still in absolute shock. We obliterated everyone until the Belgians, the Koenig Quickstep, came along and beat us on our first ever Grand Tour stage by a single second. Oh, I'm not happy about that at all. Not at all. Anyhow, we have to take the positives, and we've gained big time on many GC rivals for sure. Just loads of time, bar the Quickstep boys, and it will be Remy Cavagna in pink. So we have an early break attacking away up the roads. Here on stage 2 in Luxembourg, we're going to stay in the main group, but we're not feeling great at all with our leaders. There is Cavagna in the Maglia Racer, not what we want, and we have actually had a very early fall at this race. Let's just see if all these guys are able to carry on. Luckily, they're all okay. And look at this. At the road, we have the Gorilla joining Norsgaard and Russo in today's 3-man breakaway. A minute they have already, and I do want to say I will be looking out for some sprinters here in Italy throughout the race. Giacomo Nizzolo, Matteo Meschetti and Pascal Ackermann all are 3 sprinters we're definitely looking at signing for next season. So depending how they perform here could definitely impact who we go for. Andre Greipel doing his best here to compete for the KOM jersey. Oh, I'd love him to wear it for stage 3. That's not going to happen right here. It seems, I think, it will be Matthias Norsgaard taking the jersey. Again, we will see if Bisker can take any of these intermediate points. We have Ackermann to the left. He seems like a good wheel. I'm going to try and get on the German's wheel right now with Bisker. Try and unleash our sprint as well to the left-hand side of the road. And we've gone too early. We needed to try and get the jump on them. Bisker not looking great for the stage, it must be said. But we do have a fall further back, and it's Team Spotify who are trying to get back in. So we've had a quick day here in Luxembourg because the break is still up the road, but Norsgaard, the strongest man of that break, will be caught. I've made a little 3-man train. We have Vermarker, Moscon and Bisker. Not much of a sprint train, it must be said, but we're going to give it our best shots in the final. Pretty horribly timed puncture as well for Simon Yates. Dombrowski is done as well after doing some work, but Simon Yates could well lose some time if he can't get back in very quickly. 7k to go right now. So 6k to go. Quickly, we will see the 5k to go. Banner Vermarker trying to move up. We can use Moscon and Bisker's gels as well. Vermarker, what a ride here by the young American. Miguel Angel Lopez is here. And that is the wheel Sam Bennett is going for right now. A very strange decision if you ask me. But look at this. These guys failing to follow us really. We have Nizzolo. Thomas now trying to bring up Arnold Demar, but Miguel Angel Lopez isn't the man that Astana will want behind Stefan Bisker. What is going on here? Demar struggling to get on terms, but Moscon will now try and launch Stefan Bisker into the final kilometre. Bisker going for the stage. Can we hold these guys off? To be fair, a great lead out, but Sam Bennett will be strong enough to take the stage win. Moscon as well gets third place, and if I'm not mistaken, that puts him in pink. Poor Simon Yates is going to lose 2.5 minutes after that puncture. Sam Bennett takes the stage win then, and I'm afraid to say I am well and truly mistaken because Moscon was one of our riders to lose a bit more time than the rest after doing so much work on the TT, meaning we don't go into pink. What a shame. Thought we had it for a second. Joao Almeida moves into the Maglia Racer. Stage 3 is underway then, and an interesting one today. Plenty of short hills to the final. I think the final stage here in Luxembourg at this year's Giro. Norsgaard, of course, on the attack again. Not quite sure who our best option is today. Maybe Gianni, maybe Vermarker. We'll see at the final. I did forget to display the time lost by Simon Yates. He is now 6 minutes down after the TT and the stage 2 puncture. So we just rode off the front pretty simply with Bisker. We're going to try and hold on here for these sprint points. I think we can get them at least behind the breakaway. And yes, we should hold off Demar and Co for those points. Lovely stuff. Couple of points there with Bisker. So we now have 12k to go. We are coming into this final thick and fast. I think the tactic really is going to be to keep all of our guys right to the front. But Moscon may try and move right now. So Bisker trying to put him in a good position to do that. Here we go. Bisker up to 95. We're just coming into this climb. Moscon on a +3 day. Let's go up to 99 maybe with Bisker. Let's see if we can try right now with Gianni to go off the front. Very, very difficult though with Toons and McNulty right here with us. We take those KOM points. not really what we hope for. So I think maybe we focus on Vermarka, and if he takes the stage, he goes into pink, does Vermarka. Here we go then, 4K to go. Biska coming downhill very, very quickly now. A few guys that were going to maybe lap on this climb, but Biska, 99 maybe. These guys can tempo at 92. I think that should be okay, but Biska doing a wonderful job here for Kevin Vermarka. He can sit up now. Can Stefan Biska, Gianni Moscon up to 95. We have the likes of Bauke Mollema here. Bauke Mollema launching an attack here in the final of the Giro d'Italia. Vermarka is going to try and stay on Moscon's wheel. Let's sprint for the line with Moscon, with Vermarka. Who can take it? It's gonna be Bauke Mollema, is it? Just ahead of Moscon. Gianni Moscon takes the stage win ahead of Bauke Mollema. Not the man we actually planned to take the stage with, but Vermarka gets third, and we may well take the pink jersey. Can't lie, didn't really expect that, but our guys scattered throughout the top 10, top 15. Alaphilippe, where was he in the final? Nowhere. Moscon takes our first Grand Tour stage win, and Kevin Vermarka, finishing third, goes into the maglia rosa. Here it is then, guys. Kevin Vermarka in pink. Let's get a good look at him right here in the maglia rosa, looking just fantastic, it has to be said. In that jersey, I cannot believe we've got the maglia rosa, to be fair, but a sprint stage today, we're going to stay sat in. Biska not on a good day, sadly. I mean, look at this setting, guys, for the Giro. It just looks absolutely stunning. I think this race is made by Stylus. He's made quite a few stages and races for the PCM community. Definitely check him out if you haven't already. So I hope you guys remember the Tour de Rome, the only last episode, but you remember we paced so hard on the climbs. We saw the likes of Groenewegen, Gaviria and Jakobsen out the back. So we may try and do that here. As these guys going for these intermediate sprints, I think we'll try and drop them on this climb. Let's see if we can do it. Coming to the top then, our guys will sweep up some of those KOM points. We still have a big group together, seemingly. If we go to the back of the peloton, a few guys struggling. Eric Baska is the type of rider we're seeing out the back, so no real damage done, sadly. So the break has been caught. 10k to go then in stage 4 now of the Giro. Fabro, Biska, and then we have Gianni Moscon, who could be going for his second stage win in a row. Plus 5 day, up to 73 sprints, I believe 74 acceleration. Lovely stuff for the Italians. So Fabro going to try and put him in a good position with Biska leading him out today. And now we come into the final 5k. We can use our Giles. Fabro up to 93, doing a really good job. Really, he is a climber, but on the rails, coming up now to the left of the FDJ man, up to maybe 99, I think 3k to go. We're looking pretty good here. Not sure how close we can get to a stage win, as Fabro is pretty much done. Biska, try and find some space, please, and he's not able to at all right there. We'll just sprint with all our guys. It's not going to happen for Gianni today, unless I'm mistaken. Demar going for the stage, but Pascal Ackermann takes the win just ahead of big John Degenkolb, and Bissiger somehow on the podium right there. No second stage win in a row. Biska on the podium though, and we carry on in pink. So this could be the first GC day after the teen time trial, of course, but in the mountains here at the Giro d'Italia. Look at some of these climbs we have to the final. The San Giovanna a Piro, 8.1k, average of 6%, a descent to the line, but this could be a big stage. We're about 30k into the stage. Greipel and Selig are already out the back. It has been a rapid tempo so far. Dowsett struggling, I can see, to the back. I'm wondering, do we try and push this? Because we have a team of pretty strong climbers, definitely, as guys just scattered around trying to get in the break. In the end, I did decide to push it a little bit. We have Biska and Covey, who've been on the front the entire climb. We have dropped about 30 riders, to be fair, but I wanted to keep our full squad in the main group. Oh no. Oh god, it's a disaster. Lennard Kamna has fallen. Lennard Kamna falls from the peloton here for T-Mobile Bianchi. Oh, at least he carries on. Okay, we should be fine to get back in then. Let's wait up for him. We have seen falls all over the roads here, and I've seen that Adam Yates, Jack Haig goes down. They all carry on, but Kamna making his way through, about 3 crashes on this descent. Oh man, and this time it's a massive fall. Let's see all the riders we have here. Kelderman, Aberasturi, I think, is going to withdraw, but Kelderman, we have Thomas de Gent, Vlasov here. Just about 5 falls on that descent. I can see Carthy, Vendrame, Tyson falling as well as we enter the flat section. So panic finally over. Kamna and everyone in our team is back in the main group, and really there's been a big regrouping. We've decided not to push on, just try and recover with Kamna after those crashes, many crashes behind. And right now this is a hard tempo. I was going to try and keep the pink jersey with Vermarka. Maybe we can still do that, but we need water to Kamna as well. It's all going on here, and even Kamna isn't feeling good. We need to treat this like a proper GC day. Oh, but another crash this time. Alaphilippe, Hugh Carthy and Miguel Angel Lopez go down. I think with Alaphilippe's descending ability, he should get in okay, but those guys could be in trouble. This has been a crazy stage. We have had so many crashes. I think Vermarka should be okay to get to the end in pink. Maybe speaking too early with the Giovanna Apiro coming up next. But I know that now Brandon McNulty has fallen as well. And it's going to be so difficult for poor Brandon McNulty. Here he is to get back in. Could be his GC bid over. And we do have an intermediate sprint coming up. Vendrame, Ballerini are all here. So I think Bisca may as well try and take some of these points. 1k to go. Let's try and go a little early. Jump Ballerini and the rest of those guys. Lovely stuff by Stefan Bisca, who will take a few points for the points classification. So we now have 5k to go, and we're seeing some attacks. Formula, Alaphilippe, Balkan Mollema all trying to make a move. Let's put Kamna pacing at 85. Covey is done for the day. We're going to try and relay here with Moscon and Fabro. Of course, we don't want to lose any time with Kamna, and we're looking okay right now. I believe these guys can use their gels. There is so much happening suddenly here at the Giro. We'll put Vermarka on Kemna's wheel. That should be okay. Moscon doing some great work. It's Alaphilippe, Higuita, Formulo and Mollema who have gone up the road. Now Hugh Carthy trying to make a little move. So we're going to use our gels to the top of this climb. Ken Vermarka, the maglia rosa, is going to have to do some work for himself right now. George Bennett is here too. Let's zoom in a little bit to avoid these buildings. Vermarka, can he stay here to the end? Let's see. Try and get Ciccone chasing instead. All the rest of our guys seem to be pretty much done. We have 38 riders in this group, and I think we should catch them just in time for the top of this climb. Little push by Giulio. We have 10 riders in this group. Oh boy, Kelderman is out the back. This is crazy, and it all comes back together. And so Ciccone can push on here, and those guys have attacked. And you know what? Could we try something here with Lennard Kamna? We're going to try, Lennard Kamna on the attack. Stage 5 of the Giro. Landa, Mollema, Martinez all trying to follow. And Kamna off the front here with Mikel Landa. And even Mikel Landa cannot follow. 10k to go. Kamna has a descent to the line. We're going 99. We could well have just attacked for the stage win. Let's see if Kamna can hold on. Not the best descender. To be fair, he's not too bad. Let's see if we can do it. And in the following groups, we have the likes of Adam Yates, Thibaut Pinot has been dropped, Bardet, Kelderman, like I said. And I think Lennard Kamna may have taken this stage win. We have 20 seconds. No cooperation currently in the group behind. We have O'Connor, Dumoulin, Bennett. Zakarin is here. Where is Sepp Kuss? Is he not in this group? Cannot believe Sepp Kuss has been dropped. But Kamna opening up a lead on this descent. I do want to check briefly. And no, Sepp Kuss has been dropped massively out the back. He seems to be a non-GC challenger at the Giro this year. What a stage this is. So early in the race, Simon Yates has fallen for Bora Hansgrohe, but Lennard Kamna is riding his way into the pink jersey, maybe stealing this from his teammates. It's too good an opportunity. We could have ridden to protect Kevin Vermarka, but we are holding this 20-second gap into the final kilometre of the stage. Lennard Kamna can start to think of his celebration. He is going to win at the Giro d'Italia. What a win by Lennard Kamna, sprinting to the line. Alaphilippe second, Landa third. What a stage that was. Unbelievable stuff. Well, Lennard Kamna makes his way into the Maglia Rosa. Stage 5 of the race. 16 stages left. It's a long way to hold it, or 15 stages left. Long way to hold it to Milan. But we cannot complain at all. The opportunity arose to attack. Couldn't pass it up, and Kamna into the Maglia Rosa. These seem to be the strongest riders at the race as well. So shocking to see Bardet, Kelderman, Adam Yates, Thibaut Pinot, Hugh Carthy dropped by over 2 minutes today. Vlasov as well. I think Miguel Angel Lopez was dropped too for Astana. Joao Almeida would have been in pink if he stayed to the front today. He loses almost 4 minutes on the day. Sepkus as well. Lopez loses the same time. 4 minutes there. Unbelievable stuff, really is. Here he is then, Lennard Kamna in pink already at the Giro. Just cannot believe it, to be fair. And we have the first mountaintop finish, Mount Vesuvius today. 13k, average of 7.2%. And Kamna, we could have done with better than a 0 race day, to be fair. But seeing the GC right here, we have a massive lead due to our really strong team time trial. Can't see Alaphilippe being a massive challenger overall. So that puts our lead over a minute already. So we have allowed a break up the road, but you can see Galopan has been dropped and it's not a particularly dangerous group. So again, we may as well try and take some sprint points with Biska whilst we're here, and we should take some, I think. Can we beat Matteo Moschetti? Very close right there, but Biska still in a decent position. So as Kamna is not on a great day, we are approaching the foot of Mount Vesuvius right now. The breakaway have opened up a 6-minute lead. I'm not too bothered about catching them, to be fair. Can't see anyone that can take pink from, of course, Lennard Kamna in this one. I think the closest guy around 7 minutes down. So we're fine there. And we're probably not going to take the stage win either, as we're on a 0 race day. But since we have now reached the climb, we're going to put Fabro, Biska and hopefully Covey as well on the front, just to try and control things here at 84. Keep the tempo within Kemna's limits. 10k to go almost, and we should be fine, I think, to hold on to pink. And early on, the likes of Hugh Carthy, Bardet, Pino, guys that lost a lot of time yesterday on the attack. So come on, let's relay. Lopez, is he trying as well? He seemingly is pacing. Miguel Angel Lopez, 83 mountain, is tempoing, working for a teammate. Crazy. PCM, you are crazy. But for Market and Moscon, use your gels. These guys don't need to over push themselves to bring these guys in. But Lopez is really trying to bring Bardet, Carthy and Pino back in. 6k to go now then. I think it's time for Kamna to try and push towards the front of this group. Trying to do it for a little while here. Haven't been able to. And it all does come back together. So no one off the front. So we're still fine at the front of the race. We have had a move there. Mitchelton and Scott have done some pacing, trying to get Ciccone to relay on the front. Seemingly he won't. But Adam Yates has made a move up the road here. We should be okay. Aliotti, try and do some protections if you can. Still 2k to go. At the front, we do have Gebra Gazabier, I think that's how you say it, trying to take the stage, and he will indeed take the stage win. Adam Yates still has a pretty sizable gap here. Okay, Ciccone, try and go to 95. Kamna on his wheel, and Ciccone doing some good work here for Lennard Kamna, who on this 0 race day seems set to not lose any major time to his rivals. At least it seems that way. We'll follow Pino into the finish. Yates may gain a few seconds back. He's already 4 minutes down. Vlasov is here. Landa finally seeing some good form by Alex Vlasov, and I think unless Pino blocks us, Kamna should finish within this group with Alaphilippe as well. But look at this right here. It's a terrible day for Jumbo-Visma. Kuss, Bennett and Tom Dumoulin losing big time. Who is their leader? Eritrea win a stage at the 2022 Giro. Adam Yates did gain 9 seconds. We did all get the same time here, including Ciccone. But if you take a look behind, Dumoulin loses big time on the day. Massive time. He loses 2 minutes to the GC rivals, and Jumbo-Visma are now nowhere in the GC really. But Kamna leads ahead of Alaphilippe. Ciccone still there in third. I wonder if we can use him as a secondary option in the GC. Theo Gegenhardt fourth and Mollema in 5th place. Underway we go then for the final stage of this first part of the Giro, and would you believe it, look at these race days, +3s, +5s all round. And why didn't we get that on the mountain stage? But anyhow, I think we're going to try and keep our guys in the group protecting Kamna again. Maybe we can try and attack for the stage, not quite sure. We enter then the Monte Lungo right now, and I have decided to put our guys to the front. Let's go to 88. 4k this climb in total, and we can do some serious damage because this is super steep, average of almost 9% right here. So all our guys do get over the top of the Monte Lungo, and we have done some damage, not as much as I'd hoped for. I wanted to drop some of the bigger sprinters, but it seems the likes of Sam Bennett are all still in the main group. So again, Biska going to try and take some of these sprint points. We're blocked off a little bit there. I think we'll get 1 or 2. Nothing major, but in 4th place. So right now, I think it would be stupid to not try something. On this uphill section, we have Gianni Moscon on a +5 day. I'm going to try and just keep him to the front now. Let's see if we can follow Pernsteiner with Alessandro Covi. And the tempo right now is absolutely absurd. Let's make sure all our guys are staying to the front, or maybe 90 even, maintain position. And Moscon isn't feeling this at all with his red, so hopefully we can launch him over the top. So 9k to go. We're getting blocked in a little bit with Covi. Oh, this is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. That is exactly where I wanted to attack. I think we can try and do it anyhow with Moscon into the tunnel. We should be able to create some separation, and we have done right here with Pernsteiner completely unable to follow. Let's see if Moscon can go to the line. We have around 13 seconds. Gonna be difficult coming into the final 5k. So we're all in right now for Gianni. 4k to go, 10 seconds is his gap. I'm trying to get Biska back to the front of this group. I think we have pretty much all the main sprinters still here. Let's just grab Davide Ballerini's wheel. Moscon has 2k to go. Come on, Gianni, try and sprint if you can. And no one can chase Gianni Moscon. Here comes Colbrelli. Biska not in a position to sprint. We're going to sprint with all our guys. Here comes Colbrelli. Moschetti. Can they jump Moscon to the line? And yes, they can. It's going to be Matteo Moschetti just ahead of Nizzolo. Moscon so close to a lovely win. Not quite today. Matteo Moschetti wins at his home Grand Tour ahead of Nizzolo. I'm not sure if Nizzolo has a Giro stage win on this save. Of course, he hasn't got one in real life somehow. Crazy to say, I know. But Moscon close today doesn't really matter because he's already got stage, and Kamna is still in pink. And so that'll round out this first episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Kamna in a great position, as we know. I can't believe the gap we have on some of our rivals already. Quick look ahead to the next episode then, and we kick off with an absolutely unreal stage right there. Plenty of hills, a flat one. We have the cobbled stage, I think like Strada Bianca. That is going to be so fun. We have a 32-kilometer time trial. We'll have a massive shake-up, I am sure, in the GC. A flat one there, a hilly one, and then we finish with a massive mountaintop finish. As always, guys, hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did. Drop a sub to my channel as well if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.